You know, you don't want these guys to get ahead of you. Their stuff is so dominant. That little clip of Frenchie. All right, set it on camera. Everybody's gonna.
Well, Moylan.
You only know guys by their nicknames, right? I found out that was your first name.
Yeah.
Deeper into the game.
Saw what he did to Charlie in last night. Caveman.
Well, I'll never forget sitting next to him from the dugout to the place.
I had that little guy on my shoulder tell me, man, this is going to be a heater.
Let me get Slider down and away.
Probably.
But see, that's what the secondary pitches for Strider the world, but he'll eventually get some quick outs.
Well, we've said it here before, too. For him,
That's no good. Like this. So he can do that.
Spencer's toughest outs.
But see that changeup, what it does?
Yep, breaking ball.
Yeah. Well, there you go. 1, 2, 3, and we're off.
That was like a baby giraffe crossing home.
You know what kind of stinks besides that hit is they were giving out a computer that year for the longest home runs hit, you know, for a Braves player. I just think it's kind of cheesy. If I hit it farther,
it looks bad on. Foul.
Well, just what we thought. We were going to get a 1-0 game and 14 strikeouts.
Yep, and here we go. He's going to want to make up for that error.
Double plate pitch.
Yeah, that's going to score Lindor.
But see, that breaking ball rolled in the zone. And when it rolls in the zone, and Chipper can speak to it, you're getting ready for 9.
By Beatty, the third baseman. I met him. He is he's not intimidated or.
Good call, John.
That's pretty hard to catch up to as a hitter. It's right at the top of the zone. That's the strike, the swing and miss that Verlander's trying to get right now. You know, and
new rules and the change in philosophy.
Right in no man's land.
Yep, perfectly placed.
That's a beautiful.
And I'm sure we'll see some evidence of that later. And then, you know.
I bet then that they do now.
Took a little off of that one.
Works off his lower half. He's working on that curveball break. When he slider break and curveball break.
Brandon Nimmo, first pitch heater. Grand slam for the Mets, and you called it, Chip. Mets right back up 5-3. Who else had 8 runs through the first inning and a half?
And this guy's a good hitter. He's hitting at the top of the lineup for a reason. He's been hitting over 300 for most of the season. Got a little juke. He sees a lot of pitches.
Call in the Hawk Herald said.
No, he's hitting 417.
You know, every pitcher's got a bugaboo.
Being real patient, they're not biting, they're not chasing, and you know they're getting.
Is he like this off the mound? I mean, does he ever get excited? Does he ever show any emotion, or is he pretty even keeled?
No, he's very consistent in what he does. I've been so impressed with this young guy. I've got
579 careers. Nice to come to work and see your smiling face every
when the game's over.
Yeah, let me rephrase that. Inappropriate.
Yeah, that's what.
Snit, we'll let you go in a minute here, but
were you more worried about sending Glavine or me to home plate?
He's the best, man.
The coach and the leader, and I was scared to death of him. I mean, pen and catching us. you know, he could catch Glavine on a stool. He knocked him off the stool, and he never had it again.
He got that fungo and that bucket of balls out. You knew you were in for a long day. Speaking of long days.
Yeah, the Mets are doing what they do.
Well, and that's
putting the ball in play.
And that's what's surprising about their years so far. Last year they got a lot of hits. They put the ball in. Maybe they're too old, or they got some older players. I just don't buy it. I think they haven't been connected. They haven't been healthy like a lot of teams, and it might just take the way that they win a game.
I mean, is there such thing
where he doesn't?
Well, and to your point,
a team like this would drive him absolutely crazy.
By Strider or the Mets hitters.
Well, there's a 6 strikeouts. So you said it. 6 out of 7 have been via the K.
Borderline anyway.
Borderline. That's
but
perfect.
The fact of the matter is you can't be.
Chipper used to get those calls, Tom.
Association. It wasn't me.
Hey, listen.
They talked about it. Never even a chance for.
How many guys you strike out a game?
I've seen. It was the 1988.
Barry Pendleton, he could steal too back in the day.
And Ozzie Smith
to the left.
He's got his hat on backwards. He's got a dip in his mouth, and he is throwing stuff at the TV right now.
How about all the butt?
That's a big couple outs right there.
Yeah, leave it second and third. 6-3.
Oh, he is not letting it go.
Terrible.
I like the milk mustache. That is so doggy right there, the milk mustache.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun doing that.
Hey, Doggy, that was down the first base line.
I remember that.
It was my first start.
That never gets old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Culture knowing you're doing your job and then you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Apologies, Doggy. I hope I made up for it later on in my career, buddy.
So, Doggy, when
I was. First of all, I didn't think it was going to turn out that great, to be honest with you.
Not like the three of you or.
I'm telling you, it's because I didn't wear their shoes.
Well, I think the fact that he didn't wear the shoes had something to do with it.
And that's why I gave you guys mad props.
Whatever I get my hands on, the hockey game, and we're going to have dinner here as soon as we're done with this thing.
Doggy, if my...
Boy, that ball just kept carrying.
Good Lord, it did. That was a pop-up.
Uh-oh.
Now, Chipper, you called it earlier in the game with Alvarez talking about siding Young. I think they found themselves a player in him.
Yeah, he's just real short, compact, efficient swing. It's coiled up, and man, that bat stays in the zone a long time. I don't know that he looked like he thought he got it, but barely got out of here.
Doggy, was it you in the dugout that got... Yeah.
Dugout.
And so I remember...
Glad with the screen on.
Haven't picked me. And obviously everything turned all right.
Sent a clubby out to get some flowers.
Yeah.
Still got that putter that's taller than you?
Yeah. Still working. 28 bucks today.